Hello and welcome back to the Biochemistry for Health Sciences channel. The next few videos will be on enzymes. In today's video, we'll answer the question, why study enzymes? In the previous videos, we emphasized that to understand anatomy and physiology in a human, we need to understand the activities, the cellular activities that happen in our 200 different types of specialized cells. Most of these cellular activities carried out in each one of these 200 different types of cells. These activities are carried out by various proteins. So if we can understand the proteins that are carrying out these activities in these cell types, then we can understand anatomy and physiology. And then if something goes wrong with anatomy and physiology, what we call pathology, we'll be better able to explain human diseases. So in the previous videos, we talked about the proteins, hemoglobin and myoglobin. In today's video, we will start talking about enzymes. So why study enzymes? The first reason is that metabolic reactions are catalyzed by enzymes. There are hundreds of metabolic reactions that occur in each one of these 200 different types of cells that make up the human body, in addition to the microbes that are present in or on the human body. Most of these metabolic reactions that we see in our cells, as well as in the microbes, are catalyzed by what we call as enzymes. Enzymes are proteins that make reactions, biochemical reactions, go faster. They increase the rate or the velocity of these biochemical reactions. In each one of these cell types, there is metabolism. We continuously break chemicals, what we call catabolism, as well as make chemicals, what we call anabolism. And all this is very important for the survival of the cell. Without enzymes, these reactions will be very, very slow. They'll be so slow that the cell will not be able to survive. However, with the presence of enzymes, these reactions can happen much, much faster, hundreds to thousands to even millions of times faster than without enzymes. And that helps the cell survive. So therefore, it's not surprising that in order to understand the human body, to understand metabolism and most of the physiological processes that happen in the human body, we must understand enzymes. The second reason to understand enzymes is that many drugs that we find in the market today are drugs that are designed to inhibit the functions of enzymes, the catalytic activity of enzymes. So in order to understand how these drugs work, we need to understand the enzymes that these drugs are acting on. Here are a few examples of drugs that affect enzymes. Statins, such as lovastatin, affect the enzyme HMG-CoA reductase, and this drug helps decrease our cholesterol levels. Angiotensin-converting enzyme inhibitors, such as captopril, inhibit the enzyme angiotensin-converting enzyme, or ACE, and these drugs are used to decrease blood pressure. The well-known drug aspirin inhibits the enzyme cyclooxygenase, and this helps us in reducing fever, pain, or inflammation. Methotrexate is a drug that inhibits the enzyme dihydrofolate reductase, and it is used for cancer as well as for bacterial infection. Viagra is a drug that inhibits the enzyme phosphodiesterase, and that is used for erectile dysfunction. Acetazolamide is a drug that inhibits the enzyme carbonic anhydrase or CAB, and it's used for treating glaucoma. Gleevec is a drug that inhibits the enzyme BCR-ABL kinase and is used for treatment of cancer. Mycophenolic acid is a drug that inhibits the enzyme IMP dehydrogenase, and that is used as an anti-cancer agent as well as for immunosuppression therapy. Camptothecin is a drug that inhibits the enzyme topoisomerase 1, and it is an anti-cancer drug. The third reason why healthcare professionals need to understand enzymes is because enzymes are used as diagnostic markers. Here are some examples. For example, the enzyme ALT and AST, these are transaminases enzymes, which we'll talk about later in metabolism. These enzymes are measured in blood to help us diagnose and monitor liver diseases. The enzyme alkaline phosphatase is important for liver and bone disorders. The enzymes amylase and lipase are measured in serum for the diagnosis of pancreatitis. Chymotrypsin and trypsin is measured in stool samples for cystic fibrosis and for pancreatic malfunction. The enzyme creatine kinase and its isoenzyme CKMB is used for myocardial infarctions or heart attacks. GGT is an enzyme that's important for liver disease. LDH and its isoenzymes are used for general tissue damage. And the enzyme renin is used for understanding aldosterone production by the adrenal gland. The fourth reason why we need to understand enzymes is because enzymes are also used as analytical reagents for many of the clinical lab tests that we perform. Here is an example. Suppose we want to measure how much cholesterol we have in our serum. For this, here is one test that we often do in the clinical lab. The cholesterol ester that is present in our serum is acted on by the enzyme cholesterol esterase, which convert the esters into cholesterol, plus we get fatty acids here. Now this cholesterol, as well as the cholesterol found in the serum, is then acted on by another enzyme, cholesterol oxidase, which oxidizes the cholesterol into this product, and we get hydrogen peroxide form. In the next step, the hydrogen peroxide reacts with suitable chemicals in the presence of another enzyme, horseradish peroxidase, and we get a colored chemical or colored dye form. By measuring the absorbance of the color and comparing it to standard cholesterol solutions, we can determine the cholesterol in an unknown serum sample. So that's how we determine cholesterol in serum. Similarly, there are many tests that we do that use enzymes as analytical reagents. Another reason to understand enzymes is because some enzymes are actually used as drugs. So for example, the enzyme plasminogen activator is used for treating strokes. The enzyme glucocerebrosidase is used for lysosomal storage diseases such as Gaucher's disease. Pancreatic enzymes are used for treating exocrine pancreatic insufficiency. PG adenosine deaminase enzyme is used for severe combined immunodeficiency treatment. Phenylalanine hydroxylase is used for treating PKU or phenylketonuria. Lactase is used for lactose intolerance, and the enzyme collagenase is used for treating glaucoma. So for these reasons, it is very, very important for the healthcare professional, the healthcare student, to clearly understand the properties as well as the functions of enzymes. The next few videos we will talk about various aspects of enzymes so that you can understand the properties as well as the functions of these very important biomolecules. So until next time, have a good day. Hopefully we'll see you in the next video.